good morning all. Containerman 68 here. Everyone else is kind of doing a vlog on their truck driving. And until I can get caught up on videos from this past 2 weeks, which I'm almost there, if I do another high-speed video, I think I'll be caught up. But anyway, this will be to fill in. And so I was home on Thursday night. I had doctor's appointments on Friday. Doctor put me on a 2,000 calorie diet. I'm going to try to do a liquid diet, except for one meal. Liquid diet every part of the day except for one meal. I'm supposed to do exercises, squats, which I have actually done a couple of, or 20 squats, and my knee doesn't hurt. I mean, it hurts going down, but then coming back up, it's fine. And I missed doing them Saturday because I kind of just vegged out on Saturday. But I did do them Sunday before I left. But I'm also supposed to be doing planks and push-ups and sit-ups, and I haven't gotten that far yet. I think I'm going to do the squats until hopefully my knee stops hurting completely. Because like I said, I did those 20 on Friday, thought I'd be sore Saturday, and I wasn't. I should have went ahead and continued doing them on Saturday, but I didn't. But yeah. Diet probably didn't go too well just while I'm home because the roommate likes to cook. Sorry about the sunshine on my beard, but that's what you get. So anyway, me picking my nose. So anyway, it's today's January 27th. Oh, I'd left yesterday on the 26th about 2 o'clock. Drove to McPherson, got my trailer, and then headed south. Spent the night at the receiver in Oklahoma City. Unloaded this morning. Now I'm on my way to Fort Worth to unload my second drop. I have a 7 drop. So I had Oklahoma City. Next is Fort Worth. I should be able to get Tyler, Texas off as well. That'll put me about 2 o'clock or so, 2:30 in Tyler. Then I got to drive down to Willis, which is just right north of Houston. Willis and Houston, Houston's also a drop. Hopefully those will be both tomorrow, maybe San Antonio. It just depends on the traffic in Houston and San Antonio. And the traffic and construction and such. If I don't pull off San Antonio on Tuesday, then it's going to have to be on Wednesday, and then it's going to be San Antonio and Laredo, and that's going to be a jog and a half. And after Laredo, I got to go 314 miles straight east to Caldwell, Texas, and found out I'm picking up 140 joints of 6.9 inch pipe, and it's all loose. At the moment, it's loose. Boss is trying to get them to band it up in rows of 7. That's what we can do, or not 7, but 13. 13 across the deck. 13 makes it 91. Yeah. 14, let's see, 7 more, that'd been 98. And because one end is a bell end, they'd have to stagger, and if they don't stagger, then it ain't gonna work out. But anyway, apparently I got extra pipe stakes because I need to put the pipe stakes up, 4 for each 20-foot section. Lay down boards for the first row, and hopefully they'll have boards. Knowing them, they'll probably just band it up, which doesn't do any good because the band's got to be tight to something, which would be a board. That's going to be 5 rows with some loose ones on top for front and back. That's 10. Oh wait, 106 actually. He said 140. I don't know, something like that. Oh, my breakfast is coming back up. My V8 tomato juice. I know it's not the same as eating fruits and vegetables, but it's something. The convenience store didn't have my usual Monster milk last night, which doesn't make any sense. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Ah, you stupid people. I just drive in the left lane and see how long it takes them before they pass me in the right. Everybody's in such a frickin' hurry. Should I give them the bird? Frickin' female too. She's probably got kids on board. 75. Anyway. So, that's about a 6-minute video. Still a lot of exciting video clips. I'm going to try to get back to using my phone as my camera because, hey, it records in 4K, or at least it can. I guess maybe YouTube can accept 4K. But anyway, I think the computer, I left the... Let's see, where did I leave off? I was in, Windmill Farm near Wilson, Kansas. So from Wilson, let's see. Was that the day it was icy? There's a trip to Florida in there someplace, I think. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, it was, I had some footage of going to Florida. Didn't rain going to Florida. Getting out of Florida, it rained on me all the way through the Panhandle. That load got dropped in McPherson on Saturday night, last week Saturday. Not just this past Saturday, week before Saturday. I swapped loads there, picked up a different load on Sunday, or Saturday night, Sunday, left for Denver on Sunday. I loaded Denver Monday, went to Osborne, deadheaded Osborne. Had some work done on the truck. Did a swap there with trailers because my next load was there. It went to Greeley, so I went back to Greeley. Didn't make it, made it to Brush. I loaded at Greeley in the morning, which was no Norfolk Iron and Metal. I got some pictures and videos of that. After that, I went up to Casper. Got some video of that. Reloaded returns in Casper and back to McPherson. And then, I got a train. I actually got a train. I did two drops to Valley Center, Kansas. One of those I got a train. And while I was unloading, 4 more trains went through. I forgot to look at that line. I think that line goes to Newton, and then they turn and go east. So the Burlington Northern route. The line that goes from McPherson is Union Pacific. Yeah, I need to do some looking at that, checking that out a bit. So yeah, we'll be working on 10 minutes. All right, so where do you go to figure out your poll? I've made a poll, and then Where do I go to find it? Is it on my studio or YouTube studio or studio creator or whatever? I made that poll and put it on the one of my videos about fast and slow videos. Hang on a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. End dump went by me, and he said he forgot to pop the latch on his gate to close it. There's a mechanism that usually set up on air, off the air tanks, of course. So when the end dump comes down and the gate closes, there's a little latch on the end, and this arm comes down, and you flip the switch, and the arm comes down and grabs a hold of the pin on the side of the gate, so that your end gate don't swing open, or it keeps it closed as well. And he said that usually, you know, wherever the receiver would sign his paperwork, he would, you know, the end dump would be down, the gate would be shut, and he'd flip his lever to have that go, you know, close and hold that, grab that pin. But he said he must have forgot, because he went by me and the gate was swinging open, and I did it. Like I said, I paused the video. I said I pulled end dump and did that too, and either forgot to latch it after it came down, or latched it or hit the button and it was, you know, gate was hanging up on something, and it didn't latch. But I told him I didn't want him getting wherever he needed to get to, and they start loading them up and the gate pops open, because that's a bitch to because then you have to go over to if you can do it right there, if they let you, get the shovel out and shovel out as much as you can until the gate shuts, or you just start over and have them back up to the pile, and you dump the whole whatever you got on there, and then as it comes down, and then latches it then, and then gets resituated and gets reloaded again. It's just a bitch anyway, you know. But I did that. I pulled the end dump for 2.5 years with asphalt company out of Hayes. But now I'm pulling flatbed. Well, actually I went to pulling van. Actually I started pulling van, then I went to step deck. I did the RGN a couple of times. RGN is a removable gooseneck. So on those low boys that you see that have the fifth, where the fifth wheel is at, and it's really narrow, it's like this, that's called a gooseneck. And 9 times out of 10, those goosenecks are removable. Well, actually probably 10 times out of 10, because it's a gooseneck. So the gooseneck disconnects, it comes down like this, and it disconnects from the trailer right here. They pull forward, then they load the machinery on, they come back in and pick it back up, and then take off. Hook up the air lines and electrical lines and take off. Put it in a certain position on there's a hydraulic inside the gooseneck that raises and lowers the deck. And some of them actually have on the back end where the tandems or the triples are at, they have they can lower and high, or lower and raise the back of the deck too. And then some of those have, say, a 4th axle, and that 4th axle actually flips up. Some of them are on hydraulic, most of them you gotta lift up with the crane and then flip over. And then they bolt it down. And then if it's a triple axle, it's got marker lights and tail lights right there, turn lights, signals and stuff. But on the flip axle, they have the same thing. So if you flip it down, all your lights still work, and you flip it up and all your lights still work. You can mount them to a tandem axle RGN, a triple axle RGN. Triple is about the max, but I have seen some 4 axles. Actually, the oil rig trucks down here in Texas, trailers, 5 axles, and then they add on 1, 2, or 3, or 3 more bogies on the end and make them 5, 6, 7, and 8 axles. But I digress. I keep getting away from. I want to keep I need to keep my categories separate. Mail calls is separate from videotaping. Maybe I'll start a vlog, like I said, 15 minutes. All right, probably ought to go. I might post this. I think I will post this. I'll see if I can get some videos out tonight, at least one, maybe one high-speed one. And who knows, maybe I'll just decide to upload all the clips that I have left as they are, unless they're 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. Then I'll combine them and make one video that's maybe 15 minutes long. How's that? I need to go find out where that pole is at so I can look to see where it is, fast or slow. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna see if I can maybe do a vlog.